Hi everybody, it's Monday, so we're gonna have our amazing, fun, together hair bows today. So I wanna thank everybody for taking the time to join me. And if you're watching this live, please make sure that you write, I want to win. And if you're watching the replay, starting now, once a month, we're also gonna pick a winner. So all you have to do is say, replay, I want to win. And then that way you'll also be entered into having the opportunity to win. So I'm gonna get started. Also, thanks you guys so much. I've had some people, oh, Cassandra, you shared. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna get started. Those of you that watched the preview saw me make this bow, but I'm gonna make it again because I love the JoJo inspired bows. So I'm taking my Bowdabra bow wire and I'm gonna make this in my big Bowdabra. I'm just gonna fold it in half and tuck the ends underneath. Now I'm gonna make another one a little later on in the mini Bowdabra. So I've taken it's called press and stick or peel and stick, I forget. And I think we'll put up a link for it there for you. And what I did is I was able to fuse together these two ribbons. Now I have 47 inches of each ribbon, and this back one is 2 inches and this front one is 2.5 inches. So this is a really simple bow to make, but I like fusing it because it makes it a little easier to use. Hi Edna, hi Lena. Oh my God, Lena, thank you so much for sharing. All of my regulars know that, actually I'm gonna start at this end. All my regulars know that I really appreciate when you guys share because you're my marketing team. So the more you share, the more it helps me to be able to keep doing these lives. So now I'm gonna just twist it. And also, if you are watching on YouTube, you now have a way to win by just writing, commenting below, I want to win and watching it. Now that will be available each month. So if you watch a replay of an older video, you'll still have the opportunity to win a free roll of whatever it is that we're giving away. Now this week, it's gonna be a free roll of our Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon. Now you saw here, I folded this in and I'm twisting it all the way around and scrunching it in. And the reason that I twist is because I want the wrong side of the ribbon to be on the inside of my loop. Now for this last one, I'm gonna do what we call our mountain up, which is basically just a little crease in the middle and scrunch it down. Because that gives you the creases so you don't have to sew. Manu, thank you so much. I do love this dot ribbon. I think it's beautiful. So now I just have 2 of our little roses. I'm gonna lay those down in here. I'm just gonna scrunch everything down. Then I'm gonna take my wire, bring it up. And I mean, you see how totally simple this is? And these bows I saw them for $14.99 in the store. I couldn't believe it. So now I'm gonna bring this around. I'm gonna tie a knot. So if you have a mom who has to buy all of the JoJo bows for her daughter or grandchildren, this is a super way to save money. So now what I can do is either tie this onto a clip. I have these really cute little alligator clips, which I could put glue on the back of it. And I'm just gonna cheat and take a Zot and put that here and just put that there. And then put that here. And then I'm gonna cheat here and bring my wire through. And you can do this without even having to use a Zot and bring that through here, or you could use hot wire glue. Bring that through, and then I'm just going to bring this in here and tie a knot. And then I'm gonna double knot it. And now I do buy these, I pre-buy these, the Grosgrain covered, so I don't have to do it. And then I'll just clip that, and then I'm going to just shape my bow. And in the JoJo bows, the back is always up and the front tail comes down And I'm just gonna shape this here, shape this here. And Marlene, thank you for sharing. Oh, you guys are so awesome. And then what's really cool is I can take my little sticky dots here, and you can use anything you want. These I'm using because I think it's just easier for demonstration purposes, but you could hot glue a few little, let's put this one here, a few little rhinestones on here. So let me know what you guys think. Super simple. Oh, Edna, you asked where we get the clips, and there's a link that Terry just put up. So here you go. I'm gonna put this aside and we're gonna move on because we've got so many great bows. Now this is one that is actually just, we had made this for a wedding project and we didn't get to it, but I think this is a really pretty hair bow. So I'm going to just put this aside, take my Bowdabra, and Manon, thank you so much for sharing. And Doris, thank you. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are watching the replay, please share. I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to lay my wire in and just tuck it underneath. And then what I'm going to do is I have this piece, which is, I believe, it's 4 inches wide and 14 inches long. And I have 2 of these pieces, and I've just cut an angle at the ends, and I'm just gonna fold them in half and scrunch these into my Bowdabra. And then I'm gonna take this, which is exactly the same, fold it in half and scrunch it down into my Bowdabra. So I'm just gonna put these in opposite directions. And then I have this piece of ribbon, which is 2.5 inches wide, 16 inches long. And I'm just gonna put the wrong side in, bring it back around, put the wrong side in, and then just tuck that. And that makes a 2-loop bow. So thank you, Lisa. And Shirley, thank you. And then this is 15 inches by, thank you. This hat was actually made by Crystal Donnelly, who from Make It Easy Crafts. She made this for me as a gift and hand painted the picture of my dog, Vivi. So now I'm just gonna scrunch this down in here. Whoops, and shape that out. And then I have a piece of this 4-inch wide ribbon by 10 inches long, and I'm just gonna do a little scrunchy bow in the middle. And if you haven't already, make sure you say, I want to win, in order to win our our roll of our Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon. I'll scrunch that down, bring this up, I'm gonna pull this through. Jeannie, thank you. And that iridescent ribbon we actually have, it'll be up on our store really soon. So we're gonna pull this really tight. I'm gonna separate the end, bring it around to the back, and I'm gonna tie a knot and tie another knot. Yes, Crystal is so talented. Oh, I want to tie this onto a ponytail holder. I think I have some underneath. Whoopsie, oh, now I just sent everything flying. So anyway, here is my ponytail holder, and I'm just gonna tie this on and tie it really tight. And tie it tight over here. Oh, you guys, thanks for the love. And let's just clip the ends. And now I'm going to just shape this. We are live, so I never know what's gonna happen. Sometimes things go perfectly and sometimes not so much. So here we go. But that's what's fun about live, because you never know. And then I have this really cute little ponytail holder that could work for a wedding. Oh, Johnny, thank you for joining me. And Edna, thank you. Yes, this green is one of our Bowdabra ribbons. So now I'm gonna take this and put this aside and pull this up. And now we're gonna make another cute little ponytail holder. So I'll take this and I'm gonna fold my wire in half and pull this through. Now, if you're just joining us, please know that we do give away a free roll of our Bodabra Scrunchy Ribbon. But if you're watching the replay, we're gonna do something special. So once a month, if you say replay, I want to win, then you'll also have an opportunity to win a free roll of our Bodabra Scrunchy Ribbon or whatever we're giving away that week. So I'm really excited. This way our YouTube viewers also get to join in. So now I have a piece of from our Bodabra spring ribbon kit, and this is 14.5 inches by 2.5 inches. I'm just gonna fold this in half and lay this down into my Bodabra. And then I have, this is a 1.5 inch wide ribbon, and it's 3/8 of a yard, and I'm just gonna fold it in half and just lay this down. So we're making these really pretty little tails. And then I'm gonna do one more tail here, and this is 9 inches by 2.5 inches, and all of these ribbons are actually Bodabra ribbons. So this comes in our ultimate hair bow kit, which is a great gift for anybody who wants to make hair bows. So now, because it comes with 8 rolls of really cool ribbon. So 12.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and I'm just gonna take the right side of the ribbon, scrunch that down, bring this back, hi Mayela, and bring this back over here and just scrunch everything into my Bodabra. And then now I have this piece, which is 7 inches by 2.5 inches, and I'm just gonna scrunch this down and make a little scrunchy bow. And then I have these Corker ribbons, which I buy already curled. You can buy a set of a whole bunch of them and then just cut them to the size that you want. And I love them because the colors are so pretty and it makes it so much easier. So I'll put this here. I mean, actually what I'm gonna do is fold this, twist this around so the wire stays out of the way. So I'm just gonna twist my wire and do the same thing here. Just twist it, just because these stems are kind of long, and lay those down into my Bodabra. I'm gonna take my wand and scrunch everything down and bring this up. And, well, Carmen, we're really glad you were able to join us. I'm glad you were patient. So now I'm gonna pull this aside, separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and tie a knot, and tie another knot. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Father's Day weekend. Did you do anything special with your dads? Just put a little comment below and let me know. And bring this back again and tie another knot. And, oh, I'm sorry, the weather's been crazy this year in so many places. So here it's just hot. That's all I can say. My little Vivi walks outside. So now I'm just sort of shaping everything, bringing it down. Thank you, Doris. And it's so super, super simple to make. Also, I forgot to say, we have a YouTube channel. It's called Bodabra Today. And we're trying to get to 10,000. We're almost at 9,000. So if you guys wouldn't mind going to YouTube and subscribing to Bodabra Today, that would be so amazing. So now I'm gonna take this bow and put it aside. And now I'm going to, my next bow. I've got so many bows here, you guys. I'm sort of blown away. So this one is I'm gonna make it in the mini Bodabra. And this time I'm using our Bodabra hair bow tool and ruler. And one side is inches and the other is metric. And you can buy this on our website. And so now I'm going to just take my wire, and just cut a piece. And thank you, Edna. I do love those colors. I mean, we bought a whole bunch, and so the whole kit comes together with all the colors, so it makes it really easy for you guys to plan out. Now, this has these really pretty It's like a tool, but it has these really pretty little sort of hearts on it. And what I'm gonna do is start, and I'm gonna twist, and I'm just gonna put this to the edge of my mini Bodabra, so it's right at 3 inches. And then I'm gonna bring this back around, and again, this is another JoJo inspired bow. So this is, oh, I forgot to tell you how long this is. This is 3 inches wide, and I believe it's 47 inches long. It is, it's 47 inches long. So now I'm gonna go to my corner, so I have about 3 1/4 inches of my first tail, and that's gonna go in here. Then I'm gonna twist it. Oh my gosh, 2-inch hail? That's like scary. That's really big hail. And 3 inches, Jeannie's saying that tomorrow's calling for 2-inch hail and awful tornadoes and winds. Gosh, haven't you guys had enough tornadoes, Jeannie? Then I'm gonna fold this, so I'm making these just a little bit longer than my hair bow tool. I'm twisting it, and I'm gonna bring this back around and twist it in, and now I'm gonna twist it. So with the tool, I'm able to measure a little easier than in the big Bodabra. And now I'm just gonna bring this here and scrunch this down, and that's how you would make a JoJo bow with whatever ribbon you decide to make it with. So now I'll scrunch this in, and I'm just gonna take my wire, pull it through my slip knot. Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, I'm a ribbonaholic, so I always am looking for really cool and different ribbons. So I'm just gonna bring this around and pull it through, tie a knot, tie another knot. And I think this will make a really pretty ponytail holder. So I'm just gonna tie this onto a ponytail holder and tie a knot and tie another knot. Thanks, Edna. I love this ribbon. I think it's so pretty, and I just don't know where to get it again. So I'm gonna just cut this there. And then what I'll do too is, because with the JoJo bows, they always cut an angle on the tail. So we have an angle there. And let's just shape it. Put it on my wrist so you can kind of get a good look at it. And isn't that pretty and super, super simple to make? And I could even take my little adhesive and put it right in the center so you have a little glitter. So now I'm gonna put this bow aside, and we're gonna make a really fun little funky bow. So put this here, and I just have one piece of our Bodabra zebra print ribbon, and I have these Corker ribbons that I cut specifically for this project. And put this aside. These table gets so full when I'm doing all these projects. So now I'm gonna take my silver Bodabra bow wire, just gonna cut it. Now on this project, I probably don't need the measuring tool. So for those of you that don't have it, I'm just gonna take it out, and I'm just going to put my wire into my mini Bodabra and just tuck the ends underneath. And then I have, this is a 7/8 inch wide ribbon, and I have 6 inches, and I just cut diagonals on the ends. So now I'm just going to scrunch this down in here and bring my Corker ribbon. And I cut, this Corker ribbon I cut at all different lengths. So this one was 5 inches. That's why I like the length that we put up there. I really like, because it gives you, you can get the Corker ribbon and cut it to whatever size you want. So now I have the pearls and then some more. Actually, I'm going to add this color Corker in. More Corker ribbon, another pearls, another Corker ribbon, and some more Corker. So I'm just putting a whole ton of Corker ribbon in here. So it's sort of a Corker bow. And this in here. So if you guys haven't already shared, please, if you wouldn't mind, share. And also, let me know if you're watching live or you're watching the replay. So now I'm just going to bring this around to the back, tie a knot. Oopsie daisy. And then I'm going to knot it again. And then I'm going to clip my ends. And this time I'm going to glue this white, but I'm going to use the dot because I'm afraid to use a glue gun on a live. So I take the top of my alligator clip that's already covered in grosgrain, so I don't have to do the work. I'm all for not having to do the work. Shirley, thank you for sharing. So, and yeah, I love the pearls in this. And so now you have a really cute, super, super simple little hair clip. It's great for a little girl. You could put it on a headband or a ponytail holder. So put this aside. Johnny, thank you for sharing. Oh, I love you guys for sharing. So now we're gonna make this like super, super simple bow. And I'm going to take, this is a 1.5 inch wide ribbon and it's 11.5 inches long. And this one is 12.5 inches long and 2.5 inches wide. So I'm just gonna fold it. Oh, I need my wire. I'll use the silver this time. So I'm gonna forward. Mama, thank you. She says she's going to start making these for her ladies in her adult fast foster home care. So that's a great idea. They would love it. So now I'm going to scrunch this down and then I'm just going to fold this ribbon in half and just scrunch it. And I'm going to put my tails going forward here and take this piece here and fold it in half and scrunch it. Susan, thank you for sharing. And I love the bright pink too, Shirley. I just think it's so awesome. So this is 27 inches long, and again, it's 2.5 inches wide. So for this bow, I'm gonna actually fold this in half, and I'm gonna take the right side of my ribbon, and scrunch that down in here. Then I'm gonna make a loop, and again, take the right side of the ribbon and scrunch that down. Now this can be done in the mini Bowdabra. This is how you would make a boutique bow, and we're gonna make another one in a minute. So now again, I'm making an X here, and then I'm taking the right side and I'm scrunching this down. Then I'm gonna take this ribbon and go to the center and scrunch it in. Take this and scrunch that in. So you have a perfect, really pretty boutique bow. Then I'll take my wand, I'm gonna scrunch everything down. And oh my gosh, I can't believe how fast this time went. And I'm gonna pull this through, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. I'm gonna pull it out, separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and tie a knot, tie another knot, and then I'm gonna tie this onto a ponytail holder and knot it, double knot it, and just clip the ends. And now I'm going to just move this down. And you know, you guys, I say this all the time, but I really appreciate that you take your Monday evenings or your time when you watch the replay, and then I'm just putting a little adhesive gem in the middle. I'm sort of into adhesive gems today. And you have this adorable little ponytail holder. And like, how quick, how many bows have I made? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think I made like 7 bows already. So let's go and we'll finish up with one last. Oh, I've got so many that I cut. So let's do this headband. And then I guess I have a bunch more for next time. Now, next week, we're gonna do dollar store weddings. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna do really inexpensive wedding decor ideas. So if you know anybody that's looking to get married and planning a wedding and on a budget, we're gonna have some really fun, super easy dollar store projects. So let's take this here, and I've got this piece here. Whoops, I'm gonna move my headband over here. I have this piece which is 2.5 inches wide by 17 inches long. I'm gonna take my Bodabra bow wire and fold it in half. Johnny, thank you, and Shirley, thank you. And yes, it would look really pretty with purple. So I'm gonna tug, she's saying the pink would look really pretty with purple. So now I'm gonna just take the right side of the ribbon, put it upside down, bring this back around, the right side of the ribbon down, and then go.
Susan Armstead.
Oh, Susan Armstead, you're the winner. Congratulations. So if you'll PM, yeah, Shirley, it's like most people's budget. But Susan, if you PM Bodabra, and then we'll be able to, with your address and your email address, and what color, if you want gold, silver, or red scrunch, and then I'll get that out to you. So this is 15 inches. Whoopsie daisy, I just dropped it. 15 inches by 2.5 inches. So again, I'll take the right side, put that down, bring this back around, and again, put the right side and stick that in, and then scrunch this in here. And then I have this piece. So this is a great way for just using scraps, and it's 2.5 inches wide. And again, this is our spring ribbon kit, 7 inches, but it works pretty much for any season. And then I have my hair bow ribbon, which is 6 inches by 1.5 inches. Just gonna lay that down in here. And then I have my pink, which is basically about 4 inches by 2.5, and we dovetailed the ends. I'm gonna scrunch that down here. And then this piece is 3.5 inches and dovetailed, and we'll just scrunch that in. And then I've got my bouquet, so there's 12 roses in each of these bouquets, and I'm just gonna clip these two and take more of my corker ribbon and lay this down in here. And now I'm just gonna take 3 of my roses, and I'm just gonna fold the ends down. Take this one and fold that in, and take this one and push that down in here. And then take my wand and just give everything a final push. Take my Bodabra wire, pull it through, and pull it tight while it's still in my Bodabra. Pull it out. I'm gonna separate my ends, bring it around to the back. It looks like I lost one of my roses, but I will glue that on, and then I'm gonna tie a knot. And this is gonna be a really pretty headband. So to do the headbands, what I do is I bring the wire, one piece of the wire, through right next to the seam, and if I can, it should be pretty easy, thread it through, and then I'm gonna bring it back around to the front and thread it back through, so that way, when I tie my knot to tie the headband on, it won't be on the little girl's hair. So we'll just tie a knot there and double knot it. Thank you, Edna. I have so much fun. These were really fun to design. And Michael left me this week. He's in the Philippines with his partner's family, so he's having a really, really good time there. And then you have, I'm gonna just shape this out, and you have a really cute little headband. Isn't that fun and so super, super easy? So anyway, next week, I'm going to look forward to seeing everybody, and please share with your friends that we're going to be doing next Monday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be doing dollar store wedding ideas. It's going to be really fun. So I'll look forward to seeing you. Bye.